Hi and welcome to my allotment plot up here in West Yorkshire. I did have a YouTube channel called Plot 9.2 if anybody's seen it, but unfortunately I took it down. So now I've decided to do a new YouTube channel called Wendy at the Plot. This little video is just a plot tour just to show you what I've been doing up to press. So if you like these videos, please subscribe, and I'm hoping to put a video up at least once a week. I'm just going to clear all this area today. It looks a bit of an eyesore. People walking down the path. So I shall put you on a time lapse so I don't bore you to death. That's another cat that lives round here. Right, that's all cleared up. It's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. I'm just going to leave them sunflowers. This one. Just going to let it dry out. Cut it back so the birds can have that. So that's one job done. I have fed the cat. He has a pouch cat food every day. I didn't press record when I was feeding him, and he has a dish full of cat biscuits. And it looks like the chicken wants some of the cat food as well. That's the chicken eating some of the cat food. And that's the cat eating some of his biscuits. It's not a very clear picture, is it? You alright, buddy cat? That's where he sleeps. But he has been sleeping in the greenhouse. I'll show you where he's been sleeping. I'm going to get in touch with my friend who works for Cat Protection League and see if she can get me a scanner so I can scan his neck and see if he's got a chip. See if he belongs to anybody. And if he doesn't, he can live here with me. But we'll have to see about getting him spayed because I'm not sure whether he has. And it's not nice when you see tomcats chasing female cats. Right, I'm going to show you inside my greenhouse. Well, one of the greenhouses. I do have to tidy up this allotment plot because when the wind came a couple of weeks ago it pulled that fence down, so that needs sorting out. Anyway, I'll show you what I've got growing in my greenhouse. Oops. That's Tumbling Tom. That's Tumbling Tom tomatoes. They're the small ones that you can put in hanging baskets. I'm not sure what these are. They do look like rhubarb and custard, you know, them sweets that you used to get. They're chilli peppers. I don't know where they've come from because I didn't actually grow these. So they must have been mixed up. I just wanted normal Californian sweet peppers, but they've come up instead. And I'm not sure whether they're soup and I can't even say the word. I'll put it up on screen when I edit this video. Because I thought they were actually beefsteak tomatoes, but they're a bit small, they've gone a bit soft. I'll need to pick some of them. And these are my bits and bats tomatoes and a couple of chilli peppers. And that's another chilli pepper. And again, I'm not sure where them tomatoes are. Just a mixed bag. But I say every year, I'm always going to make sure that I label them. But do you know what? I never do. And these are, I don't know, tomatoes. I know what these are though. These are black cherry tomatoes. Do you know what? They were lovely. Nice and sweet. I'll grow them again next year. Some more there. And some more tomatoes, which I don't know what they're called. If anybody does know what they are, can you please tell me? So that is one of my greenhouses at my allotment. Did quite well with tomatoes this year. This is where my little chicken lives. I rescued 5 chickens altogether over the last 3 years, but unfortunately they've all passed away. Old age. Foxes didn't get them or anything like that. So I've only got one little chicken left now. I rescued her as well from the same person. That's her little house. She can't walk up the ladder, so I built this for her, so she jumps up and then she jumps in, and then she goes in there. And that's the other part of it. She's got a perch. But as you can see, I do let her out when I come here. She's there, look. Are you alright, lady? You good girl? I think you scared the cat, aren't you? Where's he gone? So that's another angle of the chicken pen and coop she's got. I'm not going to get any more chickens once she goes, because it is hard work. You need plenty of time, and you've got to come up here at least twice a day, especially in winter. Anyway, this shed here that I've got, we're on here when I took over the plot, and apparently it's been up since 1948. The old guy that's got their plot over behind me, he built it. This was my first chicken coop, but now I'm going to use it as a brassica cage. I haven't done anything with it this year. It just needs weeding, that's all. So this is one of my beds. Got beetroot in. Not done too bad. But we are on a hose pipe ban up here in West Yorkshire, but we did get an email to say that we were allowed to use them because we're growing food sparingly. So in this bed is my sweet corn. And one of them's been split open. I think it's this one. Yeah, you can see the corn. Don't know if the birds have been pecking it, so I'll just cover it up. So there's a few cobs on there, one there, a couple on there. This bed here had my onions in. As you can see, there's a couple there. I did quite well with onions this year. And another little bed there's had my lavender in, but it's gone over now. And my strawberries. And some strawberries in them buckets. And in this bed is my leeks. And you know what? I only just put them in a couple of weeks ago, and they haven't grown this big in 2 weeks. They were in a little pot, and I didn't think they'd do anything, but they've done quite well. doing quite well, should I say. And in here I have got a cabbage white, which it looks like it's not. I think it's dead. Come on, fella. Yeah, poor thing's died. I'll move that in a minute. Anyway, it's got my broccoli in. I was using this as a little nursery, but I didn't get round to moving them, so I've just left them. So there's brown cabbages in there, which I just grew for chicken, and that's sprouts for Christmas. This one's doing quite well. I'll take this one off. That cabbage is doing well as well. So there's these here, and you can just see them. They're just growing now. I need to make this one a bit higher, because when the sprouts grow. Sorry, there's an helicopter just flying by. This bed had ground cabbages in as well. I was growing them for chickens, but unfortunately my other little chicken had to be put to sleep, and that's just a spare tomato plant grown with my strawberries. And these two beds, sorry if I just spun you around a bit too fast, had my onions in, and that was just a spare French bean plant. Look at the size of that then. It's massive. So they had my onions in. So I just need to sort them out. And then this next bed is my pumpkins. That one's gone all bumpy. I don't know why that's gone all bumpy like that. It looks like I've got mildew on the leaves. I need to see what I can do with them. And there's another one growing under there. So they're not doing too bad. So this is my other greenhouse. I had tomatoes in this year, but I didn't really do anything with them, so I just left them to it. I watered them, but I didn't get any tomatoes in it. I'll just open this door, just give me a second. As you can see, they all need just chopping down and putting on my compost bin. A couple of tomatoes there and a couple there. But this is my little watermelon that I'm growing. I don't think it'll get any bigger, but I have grown a watermelon a couple of years ago and it was massive. I can't find it. I think I must have deleted it, but that was massive. But do you know what? Next year, I'm going to make all this area for salads. Dig it all out. Now, like I said to you, that cat's been sleeping in here, so he's been sleeping on this net in here. So in winter time, if we haven't managed to find him a new home, or if we haven't managed to find his new owners, I'll build him a kennel so he can sleep in it, because I don't know whether he does go in that one at the bottom of my plot. So this is my plot. Oh, wait a minute, I need to show you something else. These raspberries. Do you know I had some beautiful raspberries on this before the hose pipe ban came in? And I know, like I said earlier, we can use the hose pipe, but I didn't bother. So these are raspberry. It's probably gone over now. Yep. My other chicken, she used to love these raspberries, but the chicken that I've got now, she's a funny onion. She won't eat them. And all this needs clearing out, but I've just left it. because what I'm going to do next year is I'm going to keep this area here all short, and I'm going to see if I can make a nice lawn. So this is the bottom part of my allotment. I shall take you up to the top part now and show you what's growing up there. So this is the bottom part, like I just said. It's quite big. That shed needs repairing. So this is the next part of my allotment. That's all fenced off because I let the chickens out. Chicken. So that's me beehive. No, it's not a beehive, it's a bee hotel. That's what I made. And there's a little dish there for insects with pebbles so they can get out, so I don't want them to drown. And that's a grass that I grew from seed. I leave all these stinging nettles because butterflies and ladybirds eat them. So in this bit is an empty bed, but I want to show you this massive pumpkin. Look at the size of this. Huge. I measured it not too long ago and it was 43 inches. If you've seen the short that I put on, have a look at that. I love to know how heavy it is. I'm going to weigh it again. So, not today, but when I do weigh it, I'll let you know. And that's a small little pumpkin there growing. And they're my daisies. I've just cut them down to tidy them all up. And I think that's just a berry tree, I'm not sure. And these are my runner beans. Got all them up there. I need to take some of them off there. So I'll just walk you around. There's my little daisies. They do need dead-heading, as you can see, but some of them, yeah, some of them are growing back. Look, I've got a head there. And like I said, the ladybirds and the butterflies eat stinging nettles, so they need them. And there's a bumblebee there having a rest. And on this arch, I did grow this clematis, but it's gone over now. I need to get my strimmer and get some of this grass cut. These had purple berries on them. I didn't eat them because I didn't want to poison myself, but I'm sure it's either a loganberry or a justaberry. Does anybody know what it is? If anybody can tell me. And this is the other side of the runner beans. And these two compost garlics are for my chicken manure. So these are the runner beans that I took off that I'm drying out. And these are my compost bins. I'm going to actually sort these out this winter. I did tell myself that I was going to do it before, but I just didn't get around to it. And that's rhubarb. That don't give me any red rhubarb, unfortunately, but I spoke to somebody from Garden Centre and he said it's probably too old to produce red beetroot, rhubarb. And that's a path for the other people from the allotment to get round to get the water. So this is my other part of my allotment. So just a little plot tour to show you my allotment. If you like these videos, please subscribe and I'll put another one up in the middle of the week. Take care now. See you later. Bye.